Okay, base build part 2. I had to stop because the lag was getting too bad. Apparently the lag is still kind of bad. That's frustrating. Not sure why it's so bad right now. I'm not doing anything that would make it bad. Definitely need to get rid of these walls. Sometimes you just have to do that. You have to put defenses on the outside because you just don't have the walls for them. Later on you can go back and bring them inside. And it's not a bad thing to put them on the outside. It can be, but most of the time it's not too much of a problem. Just because defensive pathing troops like hogs and loons, they don't care if it's on the outside or the inside. They're going to hop over the walls or fly over the walls anyways. It only really matters for ground attacks like on the queen side or with a go wipe. But people doing go wipe are going to come from the town hall side because, well, they usually are looking for the 2-star town hall. So, oh yeah, I need to move this up a little bit. The lagging. That's a lag agony. For those who haven't suffered lag agony, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. So that little change I made there, I needed to bring this wall closer to the Tesla bomb trap because, dun, if it's not closer, there's a gap where they can drop one barbarian or whatever and ruin the trap. And hey, this gives me another chance to put a storage or a defense in there. Va-boom, va-boom. Let's get, I could even put 2 if I wanted to. What's happening right now? Oh, I put a storage way down here. Ridiculousness. Lag, curse you. I'm gonna have a lot of room in my base for storages, I have a feeling. So, just based on how this is looking, it's time to start dividing up the bigger compartments even more with my remaining Lego walls. Jeez, what is going on? Partly why this video is so long is the lag is just slowing me down a lot. I'll stop whining about it now. You all know the situation. You typically don't want your compartments to naturally flow into the core. So this town hall side, I'm going to try and divide it up into a couple of different compartments. And I definitely, yeah, okay, excellent. So if they bust in somewhere over here, they have to use another jump spell over, no, wait. I need to make it so that in order to reach the queen from this side, they have to use a jump spell here and another jump spell. So this needs to be 2 compartments. Because that was one of the design features that I wanted built in. Is if they come from this side of the base and get themselves into this compartment to destroy those air defenses, they're going to have to use 2 jump spells to reach the queen. Because the queen's going to come over here and she's going to sit in this gap behind those awesome lava walls, and because that's perfect distance for her to be sitting in those lava walls. Anyhow, kind of same deal over here. She'll be sitting in those lava walls, and wall breakers won't open this up. Isn't that cool? They'll have to use a jump spell or bust through it. Now. I've got 13 walls left. Where can I use them? I don't like how this compartment is a natural. It's huge, first of all. I don't care about the town hall compartment being huge. Well, actually, I should, because they can come in this way and get all the way to the archer queen over there. They might only get 1 air defense, though, that way. And they're going to have to go through a lot of crap. That'd be a huge investment. I don't know if they have the balls to do that. Anyhow, I'm going to divide up this compartment because I don't like the idea of them being able to get. Okay, let's grab a lava wall. It's not at all what happened. I don't like the idea of them being able to get to the core of the base so easily. This is such an inefficient use of walls. So yeah, this is pretty inefficient use of walls right here. I'm going to leave it for the time being. Usually I do several versions of a base. That is definitely going to get reworked. For sure. So, I'm going to take this cannon and stick it right there in the core of the base. Might as well. Got the room for it. It also makes an awesome spring trap position. Oh, baby. That's a good spring trap position. This mortar, I want you to go probably right there, just to make it harder for them to get into those double giant bombs. So yeah, looking at this base, there's all kinds of double giant bomb positions that people are going to worry about. This one hopefully will slide under the radar and they won't even notice it. They could think that there's a defense here, and that could possibly be a double giant bomb position. Yeah, it probably won't slide under the radar. Anyhow, let's get this a little bit farther back. Actually, that'll make it too easy for heal spells. Let's put it right there in the core. Or not in the core, but in between that perfective defenses. I have 2 walls left. Whatever should I do with them? I'm looking for any places now where I could add 2 walls that would prevent a wall breaker from being able to get through 2 sets of walls. This spot right here. By adding these 2 walls right here, I'm making it so that one wall breaker can't bust into both of these compartments. That'd be a really random place to bust in, but hey, whatever. I'm doing it because I have those 2 walls. So now it kind of looks like it's trash ring time. Oh, traps! How could I forget you? So, Seeker Mines. Let's get some Seeker Mines on that air defense. Pretty unlikely to go for that air defense, so let's put a Seeker Mine there and a Seeker Mine there. Our last Seeker Mine, go right here. Spring Traps. This is an awesome position, so it's definitely going to get... What the heck? Definitely going to get 2 Spring Traps. What's another good Spring Trap position? There's a very good Spring Trap position for Hogs. Very unlikely for that defense to get destroyed. Actually, I'm going to load that up with 3. And this one too. I don't do this very often, but these are really, really good spring trap positions. So I'm going to load... Where'd my spring trap go? There it is. I'm going to load them up with 3 spring traps each. So skeleton traps. What am I most worried about? Hogs or loons? Hogs or loons on this base? Oh, the dilemmas. What the heck is that wall doing there? I think I'm most worried. I'll just balance it because I'm not sure which one I'm most worried about. I'll put 1 skeleton trap there, 1 skeleton trap here, and then I'll do an air trap right here. And as far as air sweeper goes, yeah, that's an okay direction. Not the greatest direction in the world. That's something I can make in next version of this base, which there definitely will be. Base lag. Why do you do this to me? Whoa, apparently I have 4 lava walls. I have no clue how that happened. I guess things are not over with right now. Where can I add these walls to make a meaningful impact? Oh, that would make it so it's not a double giant bomb position. I wish I could wall this off or break up this compartment, but I can't. I really just don't have the juice for it. Well, I might be able to if I take away all of those. No, I can't go all the way across there. That's a ton of walls. Not a ton of walls, but a lot of walls. Well, I can't sit here and debate this forever, so I'm just going to remove them, and you can decide what to do with them. They're kind of unimportant. So next thing, red air bombs. You don't want to put them on any defenses around the queen, because those defenses are going to get destroyed and loons are unlikely to go over there. So where can I put them that aren't really covered by air defenses? Because pups have an explosion range, and you don't want the red air bombs to get knocked into the explosion range. I think over here is pretty good. Let's go three air bombs right there. Good chance a hound is going to go over it, going to one of these air defenses. But hey, they might not. And if those three catch a pack of loons, oh buddy, that's good business right there. Where else? Let's go down here. These six, I'm just gonna throw them all over the place in here. You can do cooler things with them, like try and place them where you think people are gonna put their anchor archer and try and stop the lure. I'm not gonna get creative with them. These small bombs are almost entirely useless. Even the purposes I have found for them are just kind of, well, lame. Don't know how else to say it. Okay, so now it's time to build the trash ring. And we are going to have fun with this one. So, I want my army camps on the complete opposite side of the base of the Archer Queen. And I want them to make the loon deployment as far back as possible. And I want it that way because I don't want the loons to have an easy path right to their defenses. I want them to have some travel distance, which gives the air defenses more time to smack on hounds. And this can be out even further, actually. Okay. Well, first off, I should be over here. So, this is most likely where the queen side is going to get attacked. So let's load it up. And by load it up, I really do mean that. Load it up with anything that's high hit point that you can. Ideally, storage is over here. I'm actually going to take this storage. I'm going to put this storage on the trash ring in front, just to make it a pain in the butt. And then what can go right there? That's a good thing to put here. I know, builder's hut's a waste of space. So much space left over. I could probably put a mortar in there. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? I'll bring a mortar into there. Let's see, back to loading up. And you press them tight against the wall. You don't want any minions or anything like that to try and be able to pick them off. The thicker you make this part of the trash ring, the better. Because it might mean that one or two buildings get missed and the troops get drawn to the side and the queen kill fails. So then you go back to what the heck is happening right here. Move that. I apologize again for the lag. It's driving me as crazy as it's probably driving you. Or at least I hope it's driving you crazy. I wouldn't want to think I'm the only one suffering here, which is probably the case. You probably don't care. I don't even know who you are. put 2 spaces in between those. With my extra buildings, I'm going to push as much of the space back as I can. Let's get this out of here. If those trees weren't there, I'd fill that in, but I can't really. So yeah, that's pretty much base building. And then what you go through is you do like surgical hog mock attacks on the base and go to loon, and you do a whole bunch of different attack strategies and figure out what's going to do the best against it, and then you try and stop it. Which I'm sure I'll have that in a different video. And link to this in the links of this video, I'm going to put other things like you know, different design feature videos. That way you can add them, and you can incorporate other design features into base building. So there's a lot of tips and tricks to base building, and I only went over a couple that I felt like making at the time. And really, after like 10 wars, this will be a completely different base. A lot of things won't be recognizable. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll get rid of this gap right here. And for some reason that gap opened up. Whatever. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions or you want more clarification. I'd really like to make this video useful for everyone who views it. Thanks, guys.